Affordability. The ability to afford. It is sometimes monetary, but not always. I define it as the ability to pay the price. The most valuable price being time. I recently was involved with an NGO where we celebrated with them. Got some food and got some drinks and hung out with the kids, sang some songs and danced together. It was just a jolly good time, filled with nothing short of folly. There was joy and happiness, there was excitement and a little craziness. There was some uneasiness too. Why? Uneasiness in a place filled with so much positivity. It's just how life is. Someone is always worried in the midst of pure, winsome joy, and that someone was me. I was contemplating the sustainability of what was being done. The gesture is and remains priceless. Yet, I wondered if it would have the impact we'd hoped for. If at all it'd change anything. And then I caught myself, reined in my thoughts. And in that moment, I remembered that there's a price that not everyone is willing to pay. I was reminded of the phone calls we made earlier and the people who refused to pay the price. They refused to give it the one thing that money can't buy. They wanted to keep it to themselves. And so I was there, and so were the people that mattered. In that moment, the concept of affordability dawned on me. That not everything is about money. In fact, I would even go as far as saying it's never about the money. I know they say, show me the money. It is always about the irreplaceable though. It is about the commodity that costs you everything. It costs you your memories. It costs you your energy. You cannot in any form replenish. When it's past, it's gone. When it's gone, it's used up. Time, the currency that does not have a class, the currency that is afforded to everything and everyone. It has no race or religion, no politics, nor is it gendered. It's the price we pay daily, sometimes without conscious thought, at times with even a hint of carelessness. Okay, fine, a gross, negligent attitude, as if it can be regained. Those moments you spend with the people you don't like that bring you nothing but pain, or doing that activity that displeases you and yet there's no benefit to you or through it, them, whoever they are. Affordability. Time is the currency that governs affordability. Everything else is normally semantics, which mostly defined the ability to afford on time. I urge you to remember that your time is valuable and that the one thing that money has no control over is your time. For even without money in your pocket or hand, or yes, your bank, you will always have time to spend until it runs out. Like sand through the hourglass, it can't be stopped. Unlike the hour, you can always flip it over. But isn't that just the start of a new day? A new beginning, a start for you to try again, to repeat or to grow, to stay in the past or be present. Can you really afford it? To waste away? Breathe, oxygen, nitrogen, heartbeat, movement. Can you afford to just be stagnant and hope for the best? I said once, to be still is to court death. You cannot afford it. You cannot neglect it. Step forward, stand tall, and say it with your chest. This is your time. This is your time. I urge you to live like you know, even if you don't. Pretend that you do. Because you can't borrow it. You can only share. Like a cab where we each pay a share. It is your greatest gift that you're afforded. So, use it wisely, lest it runs out on you. You have been given much, and it is all that you have.